You guys, welcome back to Backyard Steve. I was just working on my little Honda here, and I wanted to show you guys something that could save you in a pinch, and that is clutch adjustment. I've actually had this happen to me where I was cruising along on my NSX, and the clutch started slipping, and my buddy Graham had to bring some tools and bring them down to show how to adjust them. Now, if your clutch is slipping or you have high clutch engagement in the pedal, there's a good chance you have clutch replacement in the near future. But this could buy you some time. Maybe you're waiting for tax season return, or maybe you're waiting for some money from something. You don't have the money. This could buy you some time. In fact, this could buy you a year, 2 years, who knows? So let's get into it. The first thing you're going to need is a 12 mil wrench and some needle nose pliers. I should also mention you're going to need a light. Now, we're going to be working under the dash over here near the neutral safety switch, and I'm going to point that out to you in 2 seconds. Next thing you're going to need to do is turn yourself into a human pretzel, because you need to get under the dash. And if you're like me and you park the car in the garage kind of not in a good spot, now you have to figure out how to get in there. So here is where we are working today. And you can see, and get rid of the shadow. This is our clutch pedal. This is what we're going to be adjusting here. You should have, I'm almost certain you should have a lock nut there, like we have on the neutral safety switch up there. Interesting. Okay, anyway, we need to take out this cotter pin. So sometimes you can do this with your fingers if you've done it enough and your fingers are used to the abuse. There we go. This should come out with ease because it is in the interior of the car. If this is exterior, it'd be a different story. Oh yeah, look at that. No problem at all. We pull it out the backside here. There we go. Put that somewhere handy. Ooh, that. Now, we need to loosen this lock nut. So that's the 12 mil. If I left that in there, it'd probably be a little bit easier, but I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the lock nut finger tight. Back it off a few turns here. Doesn't need to be a lot. Maybe like that much. So that's probably, you know, half an inch or so. And then we're going to adjust this in. Like that. Then you want to make sure this, see how it's different? That has to go on that side, like that. And then we're going to move our clutch pedal in a little bit. See if I can do this with one hand. Can we do this one-handed? Let's see here. There we go. And we put our cotter pin back in there. Which I lost, but we'll come back to that. So you put your cotter pin back in there. Then you want to adjust your free play. See how much the pedal moves? Right? Way too much. So there's actually a spec for it. I believe it's around a ½ inch, but I'm just going to do this for the sake of the video. We want to adjust this bolt down. There should be a lock nut on this bolt. I'm almost certain there should be. I guess at some point in this car's life, somebody took it off. See, too much still. I'm going to end up bottoming this thing right out, I think, or close to it. Not enough. Feels pretty good. Now, what you want to do is make sure your neutral safety switch still works. So, what you do is you get in the car, make sure it's not in gear, and try to start it. This is your neutral safety switch. You can see the connector on here, up here. There's a lock nut, and you can screw this in and out just like you need to. So obviously if the clutch went this way, the neutral safety switch has to go that way. But we didn't go very far. I can actually hear it ticking. We should be good. Put my cotter pin back in here. There we go. Just like that. And we got about a ½ inch of free play here. You can see that in the video. There's about a ½ inch there. And that is it. Now, as mentioned, with the car not in gear, tune your key on. Car should not start. If the car does start, you need to adjust your neutral safety switch. Clutch in, and it starts. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on how to adjust your EG, that's 92 to 95 Civic clutch.